Some concerns about a shoreline park with a colorful past. Elevated levels of radiation have been found at the Albany Bulb. Armanda Harry talked to one scientist who says the findings may not be as dangerous as you might think.
Gigi Valdez has been visiting Albany Bulb for years. She gets some exercise, fresh air, and an opportunity to let her dogs burn off some energy. It's one of her favorite ways to get out in nature. That is, until she heard that there are elevated levels of radiation.
I'll be honest, it's always on the back of my mind, the health.
She was so concerned, she temporarily changed her habits.
For a while, I didn't come, but I mean, it's difficult to stay inside. You want to go out in nature.
Albany Bulb was created in the 1960s by filling in a portion of the bay with landfill, and it was used as a landfill until the 1980s. The state ordered testing after documents showed from 1960 to 1971, a former Richmond chemical plant dumped 11 tons of waste around the site. That testing found 10 areas in the park with elevated levels of radiation. Valdez says she didn't know the right way to proceed after hearing the news.
I think that there is a lot of lack of information, and not enough information is being put out to inform the public about the safety.
When UC Berkeley professor and nuclear engineer Kai Vetter heard about the radiation, he wasn't surprised. He says radioactivity is common.
Wherever we go in our world, we'll find radioactivity. All objects in our world are, to some degree, radioactive.
Vetter believes Albany Bulb has experienced similar levels of radiation since it was created. But even in the areas with the highest levels, it's not uncommonly high.
For example, if you go to Denver in Colorado, you find about the same level of radioactivity as we find at the highest point in Albany.
Vetter says based on the radiation levels reported at the park, there are no detrimental health effects.
Therefore, people should continue to enjoy Albany Bulb.
In a statement from the city of Albany, they say they don't have enough information to reach specific conclusions on the public health risk. There will be another round of investigation that'll include soil sampling and shallow subsurface measurements. Valdez is still cautious and wants to hear more about the results and if they plan to reduce the radiation.
But it would be nice if they can tell people, what are you doing, to really reestablish the balance in nature and for the health of the people.
For now, Valdez is going to continue to utilize the park, but she hopes for more transparency and answers in the future.
The city says all the updates on the radiation will be on their website, albanyca.org.